Welcome back. Man, I'm just checking in. Just got back probably about an hour or two ago, very quick. I went back home to Portland, Oregon. So just to really see some family, man. See my mom and everybody because I knew I wasn't going to be able to go back home for Christmas. So yeah, I just went back. I left Saturday immediately after work. I got out about 3:15, and my flight left at like 5:30. And well, it was supposed to, but it got delayed, so I ended up not leaving out until six something. And we went to um, no, actually, I didn't have no layover on that trip on the way there. So it was a direct flight, about 4 hours back home to Portland, Oregon, and I end up, just going straight to the house. Chopped it up with my mom and them, but the next day I was able to go and see some friends and some other family members and things like that. Just because, man, it's holiday time and those flights are expensive. To take a family of five back to the West Coast, we talk about like $500-600 a ticket, and I can't say that it's worth that price increase. So yeah, we went out there. Well, I went out there and I was able to see my boys. Man, I hadn't seen some of my homeboys or even talked to them in years almost, and really their parents had been on my mind. So I was just like, man, I want to go holler at them and see their parents and just chop it up and see how much things have changed and just get caught up on some things. So we did that. Uh, I keep saying we. I did that, and man, that was just yesterday, and I flew back today. So I had a layover in Sacramento, and I hate flying back to Texas because it's just that time difference. Leaving the West Coast coming here, you always have to you gain, or I guess you're losing time. So it's a, what is it, 2 hour time difference when you come from the West Coast to back to Texas, and I hate it because it's like, man, I left at like eight something and I didn't get here until 5 p.m. It's just ridiculous. So Southwest, whatever they got going on, they had no straight through flights coming back. I would prefer that because the sooner you can get home, the better. Get back rolling. But I'm here, had dinner with the family, and read the Bible, do everything that we normally do in the evenings. So that was cool to be able to get back with enough time. Because one of those flights would have had me landing like at this time. So I was like, nah, I'll leave out as early as possible to get back here. Because I got to be back to work tomorrow. So that was my weekend. So I was just checking in with y'all, man. Really just hollering at everybody and just seeing what's going on, how y'all weekend went, man. I'm not gonna be on long because I have to get up early, hit the gym, and get back into the shop tomorrow. But just, yeah, I just wanted to see what was up, man. See how y'all feeling. If nobody got anything, no questions, no comments, I'm gonna sign off. I said I was probably gonna keep it on to like 11 o'clock, but yeah, who we got in here? Who we got? Check in. What's going on, guys? I see some faces in here watching. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Are y'all excited for the Christmas season? I know for those of you guys that are in barbershops, that's a big money time of year. Back to school, Christmas, all those holidays. That's when you make a lot of money, man. I'll probably end up extending my hours just to make sure I get more people in, because this is when we get people coming home from college and all those different things. So they're gonna be wanting to get back into the rotation. How many days did I take off work? I didn't take off no days, bro. I left out Saturday, so normally my days off for Sunday and Monday, and so I left Saturday after work, went home and flew home to Portland, and I got back today. So that was just my 2 days off, my regular weekend, and now we getting back to it. That's the only thing about traveling. When you're doing something, depending on where you're going, if you're not resting up while you're there, then it don't feel like a vacation or nothing like that. And this definitely wasn't a vacation. It was a quick little getaway, but it wasn't a vacay, man. I'm sleepy now. No lie, like just going back to the West because of time difference. Um, I went to bed Saturday. It was I probably went to bed at like 1 in the morning in Portland time. or on the West Coast Pacific, and which was 3 o'clock here. And this is, it's just like, dang man, why am I up? And I had to get up early anyway to work out and go to work and all that kind of stuff on that morning. So it was just like, man, I didn't get much sleep. And so, yeah, the next day, I'm thinking, okay, Sunday, let me make sure I got no alarms because I'm not going anywhere. Man, I still woke up like my normal time. It was like, bro, I thought I was gonna be able to just stay asleep. I think it was, I went to bed at 3 o'clock. No, 1 o'clock there. So I woke up it was like 7 something when I woke up. I'm like, bro. And then my wife ended up texting me because it was like 9 o'clock her time. So I just started chopping up with her. I had to be on for church at 11 o'clock that time. So I was just like, man, I'm just going to stay awake. So I slept a lot on the plane today, like probably like almost the whole trip coming back here. But Nate, what you got going on, man? What'd you do over the weekend? Um, I was like, whoa, what is that? I was like, this boy speaking in code. Any advice on getting more people in your chair for Christmas? Um, Man, honestly, it's just being in the shop, bro. Like, stay at the shop. I say it all the time, bro. Work the hours on the door. Like, there's a lot of customers that are actually you're not in the shop, are you? I can't remember. I don't know if you're in the shop or not, but just by working hours on the door during the holiday season, you get a lot of people traveling. They're calling around, like especially if they didn't get a haircut before they left. They want cuts. You know what I'm saying? So if you're there, if you're at the shop, just be ready to work. Don't leave. Bring your lunch during this time. Eat something quick and get back out there and just get as many walk-ins as possible, and each one of those walk-ins is an opportunity to build your clientele. So that's my advice, man. Just being there. Some people run little specials, run ads. You can do Google ads. You can do Facebook ads. You can do Instagram ads this time of year just to let people know that there's a shop near them, there's a barber near them. Um, let's see. Shoot. I don't really recommend handing out flyers and cards, man. I feel like that really don't work. You might hand out 1,000 cards and get one person versus you run some ads where you might spend $40 and it hits 10,000 people and you get one person, one, two people, three people. It's gonna pay for itself. But those cards, man, I never really had much luck with it. I could think of probably a couple people that I got from actually handing out a card, and so I don't know. But that's what I would do, bro. I would just be in the shop, man, from when it opens up to when it closes every single day, leading up to Christmas. Like just ready to work. Don't leave just because if it's people in the shop, like don't leave because it's oh man we close at 7 and I'm gone. Like I've done my hours. Like if it's people there to get haircuts, like I know barbers that are like, no, I get off at 6. I'm out. I'm not doing nothing extra. I'm not. It could be a shop full of people there. When it's 6 o'clock, they gone. When it's 5 o'clock, they gone. So if you want to make more money, you got to inconvenience yourself sometimes. You got to get out of your routine, out of your off of your normal schedule, your normal comfort zone, and do some things that you wouldn't normally do to get some results that you would normally have. So, um, good question. That's a really good question, man. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, I'm just really like I said, I gotta go on actually now before I go to bed and extend my hours because I think it's already almost full for that week. I might have like a couple of spots available for next week. So yeah, I'm at the like even some of my regulars that have recurring appointments this week, they had me transfer them over to next week. So that kind of stuff messes things up a little bit when you have recurring people and they're like, oh man, I'm trying to get fresh for the holiday. So that opened up some spots for. That's actually how I got to leave earlier Saturday because both of the guys that were my Saturday appointment, just this past Saturday, they wanted to move to this Friday, I think, because I think they're going out of town, so they wanted to get in before they dipped out for the holidays. What's my plan for tomorrow? So tomorrow I'm getting up pretty early. I got to get to the gym. After I leave the gym, I have washed all my drapes and towels and stuff. So I was in a rush to get out Saturday, so I took them out of the dryer at the shop in our suites, and I just dumped them all in this chair that I got in my in my suite. So I got to get to the shop and fold all that stuff up before my 9 a.m. gets in. So I'm gonna try to get up at like 6 and get to the gym, so that way I can get to the shop probably about, I don't know, like 8:30, something like that, and I can do that, fold that stuff up, and just chill for a little bit, relax before the day starts. But other than that, man, that's it. Come back on here. I think tomorrow is my free day. So I'll probably hop on here a little earlier. If I don't hop on here earlier, then I'll finish up this video that I still haven't did this voiceover for. But man, other than that, man, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a great night. I'm Christopher Manyweather. This is Dead Stock Barbershop, and I'm signing off. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.